Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. I know you're excited to see me again. I'm excited to see all you. But today we're going to talk about something that I feel like a lot of people do not know the many uses of, and that is habit trackers. So let's figure out a way to keep you on task for 2019 using habit trackers. So if you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad to have you here. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. And of course, like the video because that'd be great. And if you're returning, well, welcome back. I'm so glad to have you here. And you should also like the video because that'd be great. So let's get started. Okay, let's talk about habit trackers. There's lots of different kinds of habit trackers. Using specifically Happy Planner, although there was some habit trackers, I don't know where it is, in my Erin Condren stuff that I did just get as well. So they're everywhere. They're just everyone's habit tracking. These came with and the reason why I'm talking about them now is because there's going to be some more of these coming up very soon in the new spring release. So I'm going to pull these out. These came with the Healthy Hero release for Happy Planner back in fall. You get 60 of them, I think. 60. I don't remember how much it cost, but it was like $3.99. It was like cheap, $3.99 or something crazy. They're monthly habit trackers, so you have 3 on each page. So here's 3 things for a month's time. Okay, then they have weekly habit trackers. There's tons and all sorts of sticker books. So if you have this sticker book, if you don't have this sticker book, don't feel like there's not some in like a million sticker books. All right, they're very simple looking. I'm going to try to bring it in a little bit for you to see. But they're basically just like a blank square with dots underneath. And you're going to put in the item on top, and then you're going to check it off per day. So let's just say exercise. Then every day you're going to check it off to note that you did it for a week's time. These are weekly. These are monthly. They're about to release some that are not with any type of girl line, but coming out in spring. If you had 10 of them for you'd probably be good for a while. Like there's a lot. The value in there is a lot if you don't habit track a lot. And then there's also like in the wellness sticker book, I'm not sure where that is, there's some habit trackers. So there's lots of options as far as habit trackers are concerned. But what I want to talk to you about is all the different things that you can track using a habit tracker. So you might think like, well, what would I really use those for? I don't do anything that I need to track. But I'm just going to give you a few ideas of things you can start tracking and using habit trackers. And I bet you will be astonished and a bunch of ideas will start flowing. So to name a few, starting with the fitness side of things, exercise, supplements. If you take any type of vitamin supplements or anything like that, you might want to write them down and check off that you've taken them daily. Any type of medication that would go hand in hand with those same types of things, you might want to check them off and write them in, note daily. I also find that it's helpful unless you're taking the supplements at the same time. So if you have like a vitamin and a fat burner and something else, unless you're taking them all at the same time every day, to name them individually so you're sure that you took each separate one when you should have. Same with medication, birth control, whatever it might be. Great way to make sure that you took it and not get off course with the time frame of those types of things. It's very easy to forget. It's like the last thing often people do before they go to bed, and it's normally something that's very easy to forget. Going back to the fitness thing, you can do exercise. You can do the type of exercise, stretching, meditating. You can do journaling for wellness, which I think is a big one because it gets really easy to forget. Reading, if you have a goal to read a lot this year and you miss a day, you might be behind and might not realize it. So reading, waking up early, wanting to make sure that you woke up at the time that you wanted to wake up, taking your makeup off before you go to bed. We're all guilty of not doing that, and let's be real, it'll be really helpful if you do it. Any type of item that you feel like is not something you do traditionally on your own and haven't created it as a habit, but you want to start, is a great place to be able to use these habit trackers. It's a great visual to know of them. So moving on to like household stuff, like maybe making your bed, maybe emptying the dishwasher, maybe doing a load of laundry a day so it doesn't get overwhelming by the end of the week. Maybe you want to make sure that you've checked off your bill pay checklist, and you want to make sure that you paid a bill every single day that you were supposed to pay. And you may not need the habit tracker for every single day. You might only need it 3 times a month or 4 times a month or whatever. There's lots of different uses for them, so don't feel like you have to have a month's worth of habits to be able to track them using your habit tracker either. There's lots of different ways. So just to give you an example, my planner. At the beginning of the month, and here's just a few of mine. I have some of my fitness planner as well. But for this, I have a reading. I have waking up early. I have the kids' bedtime schedule. I have eating at the table, making my bed, and journaling. So that is just in this particular planner that I have these, and I have them at the front of the month, so I won't forget them. And I check them off nightly as it applies. In my fitness one, I have vitamins, I have exercise, I have all sorts of different wellness-related ones. I'm about to make some cleaning ones. But, I mean, literally, it can be used for work. It can be working towards your goals. It can be whatever habit that you want to remember to do. It's really important and helpful to have it checked off in a visual. So if you're sitting there thinking, like, I do not have enough, I'm never going to be able to come up with the content to fill these habit trackers, you will. You just have to think of all the things that you want to do on a daily basis. And these are also really great visuals for children. So they like checking stuff off just as much as we do. And if you want them to do something, make them a habit tracker. And even if they don't have a planner, pin it to the wall and let them mark it off, because they will love to be like, okay, I did it this day and this day and this day, and show that they're making progress as well. Great. Husbands too. They're not excluded. They're kind of like kids, but a little bit bigger, so it works out the same. So if you were thinking when March releases, if you need habit trackers, the answer is yes, you do. There's always things that you can track and habits that you want to make. And if you're thinking of inspiration, I'm going to come up with a list of all the things I can think of and let all of you know if you want to go see what that list is. I'll probably post it on my website so you can go see things that I habit track. And I hope that this will be helpful for you to keep on track for your goals in 2019. So, as we end today's video, again, don't forget to subscribe if you have not already, because look how much fun we just had. Don't you want to have some more fun like that? And make sure to hit that like button. And I'd love to hear things that you track, what habits you track, so I can add that to the list. So if you have anything that you like to use a habit tracker for, please leave it in the comments below and it will be added to the list. All right, everyone, have a great rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon.